Hi everybody. Happy Wednesday afternoon. I am so happy that you're here and that you are part of our growing community of the real and raw experience. I have the privilege to be along with two other amazing coaches to help orchestrate and deliver real and raw information to you. And today, what we're doing is we're going to talk about no is the new healthy yes, right? Setting boundaries. If you're out there, give us a shout out. Thanks for joining. I'm not overly familiar with the Facebook Live, so if I don't go ahead and communicate with you right now, we'll definitely respond back. But it's good to be here, and it's also really great subject to start off. The raw and real experience, we're really here to deliver what is truly in our heart, right? And in my heart, it's always been learning how to set healthy boundaries, learning how to say no. And it's okay if you say no. It truly is. And actually, it makes you a stronger person. I'm sorry about that. The beauty of saying no is taking control, right? And as women, we are pulled in so many different directions. If you're a mom or a wife or a daughter, or a sister, right? Or at work or running your own business, there's so many different people that need us and draw upon our energy. But when we sit there and we learn how to give that healthy no, it's really not making us weak. It's actually making us stronger. And people will actually look at us and wonder what is she doing? Why does she look spectacular and not so stressed? Because you are mastering your time, right? So, there's this thing of saying no is something that actually is more positive and powerful than ever saying yes to something, because you're controlling the circumstance. And that's what this is all about, living our lives in purpose and not driven by the circumstance. So we hold on to that. And what we need to do is we release that energy around having to be something to everyone. And we can't do that. So I'm just looking down at my notes because I didn't want to forget to say anything. But this is really a quick check-in and just to give you a few tips around it, right? So when you are setting your boundary, decide what you want. What is the outcome that you want from this relationship or this experience or this transaction? What is the outcome? If you're invited to 3 different parties in one day, do you spread yourself thin and just put yourself into every single party? Or do you choose which one speaks closest to you and then just kindly, send your regrets that you already are booked? Why run yourself ragged and then you're not showing up the best you in any place because you're just putting yourself out there everywhere, right? So learn how to decide what it is that you actually want from that experience. Do you want to feel frazzled? Do you want to let go and really enjoy yourself? So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is be firm, right? Be firm. Be firm in what your answer is going to be. Thanks a lot, Lisa. Be firm with, your answer. If you say no, don't justify it. That is your no. That is your right to be in your no, okay? Your right to be in your no. So just own that and be firm with that. Number 3, remember, you're not responsible for anybody else, right? I know we're our mom and stuff, but we're not responsible for other people's feelings on how they're going to handle us saying no. So if you can't be someplace, or you don't want to do something, or you're not going to volunteer for another charity event, or you're pulled in so many directions in school or inside your career or your business, set the boundary, what it is. Be firm on it. Not your responsibility if somebody doesn't like your answer, okay? That's their story, not yours. All right, so that's number 3. So we have number 1, decide what you want. Number 2, be firm in your no. No wishy-washy, no justification of why you're saying no. 3, remember you're not responsible for anybody else. Okay, and their feelings. That's their feelings. And number 4, remember the process, right? When you start owning this process and truly feeling connected to it, it's going to be easy. I'll tell you, I was famous at saying yes to everything. And I never really, very rarely did I enjoy anything because I was running ragged. So in my old career, I worked with a gentleman, and he actually made me a sign that I held up. And he's like, hold this up when you want to say yes. Take a deep breath. Count back to 3. Think about it. Decide on your desired outcome. And then say no. You really will feel more empowered by doing that. So my name is Pam Drzewiecki. I am so glad that you're here. And I look forward to, really getting into deep conversations. If you have any questions around this subject, please reach out. There's so much more to cover when it comes to this. And just stay tuned, because every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, what's that, 2 Central, 12 o'clock Pacific, we are going to be having a Facebook Live. And there'll just be different subjects that we'll be covering. And if you have a certain area that you would like to learn a little bit more about, or that really fits into your lifestyle that you're struggling with or feeling stuck around, please reach out to us. We'd be more than happy. We're here to serve you and to deliver comfort and release any kind of feelings that you may have that's holding you in a pattern that you don't want to be in. So have a really super day, and remember, no is the healthy yes, right? And remember those 4 tips. Decide what you want, be firm, you're not responsible, and keep in the process. Have a super day. And thanks for checking in and being with me today. And we look forward to growing our relationship. Take care. Bye-bye.